Hello and welcome back to another episode of Filament. I'm just trying to figure out what we're gonna do today. I'm not sure. Those bridge puzzles, they are something else for sure. Anyway, we should really try to work on this floor some more. Still a bunch of stuff left for us to do. Not really sure where I want to go first, but there's a lot of stuff here on the right side, so we should probably start here, I'm guessing. Yeah. So, where does this start? We did this one, didn't do this one. Let's just hop right in. What kind of puzzles do we have here? Oh yeah, these ones. The ones where we have to go over these pads as well as touch all the thingies. Which, I don't know, I guess you could do something like this. Oh wait, there's no pad here. You don't need to do this here. Great. That's fine. Actually, I want to sprint for sure. Thanks. Also, I forgot again. Did the frame locking thing... I don't know. I'm not sure if it actually works all the time. I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't. So you have to come through like this someplace somehow. This is not touching that, no. Okay. Is it touching all of them? Somehow it's not. That's a straight line. No, it is. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna dispute that, but you know, I guess it's fine. This is kind of weird to think about. How do we get these? This one and the one above there. You kind of start on the wrong side for that to be easy. Because you would want to like go like this, basically, but you can't. Because you can't come from that side without like having this line go all the way through, blocking it. And you can't do it like this, right? No. Which is not great. Is there another angle? I don't think there is. There's really just this basically straight line thing, but we can't do that on both of them. Because this just barely doesn't touch it, which is annoying. And you can get it here or something? That's bad. Can we get it here? No, of course not. That would be too easy. I guess something like this works, right? Yeah, okay. Yes. Slightly overthinking that, maybe. It seemed tempting to go diagonally like that, but I don't think that's actually all that good. Because I don't think we can do this one like that, right? No. How could we work around that? We go here first? Basically, but then we can't leave, and like this we can't. Close? Just a different diagonal, I guess, right? We just... do this. Seems very good. What do we do here? Again, it feels tempting to maybe do something like that. And that gets a lot of them, but not all of them. How do we do? We could go diagonally and then maybe turn around. Is that okay? Can we get all three? No, just two at a time. But two at a time maybe is enough? Not quite enough. Still don't get our free there? Come on. What else could we try? We could try... Does this keep that one on? No. That one right here I meant. Going like this is bad. This it's fine I guess, but also kind of weird. That's just one of them really? Are you sure that doesn't touch that? I guess you must be, huh? Can we somehow... Yes. We can. We could. We did. Amazing. Okay. That seems odd, setup-wise. Like this, yeah. These three right here are kind of in a bad spot, aren't they? Because how do I get them more? Maybe like this? No, it doesn't get that one. That angle doesn't work with this one. And if you just go like up first and then down, no, just can't turn around enough for that to be a thing. Like if you could, you know. That seems okay somewhat conceptually, but it just doesn't really allow us to get those two close ones, and we can't. Like you can't do all of that. You can't go around, you know, this and then also go around like this, and then also do the one in between. That's just a little much right there. I don't know where we start. Yeah, but you just... It feels like in order to get this guy right here, we need to go from this one to this one, these two pillars. And then the same is true for, you know, this one, and then those two, and this one, and those two. And that's just a little much. Especially since we start, obviously, on the wrong end for all of this. You just can't turn around at R. And I don't even know how that would help, to be honest. Can we be in the... Can we somehow be on the other side? I don't think we can. There's just nothing really helping. I mean, yeah, this feels good because it does those two without too much hassle, but it doesn't seem right. Because I just don't know. We're always on this side, the left side of the three columns then, and we can't really do much on the right side then. And yeah, these diagonal ones also, it feels like they can only happen like this, which is just not very good. Because that's just too much stuff combined. Like you can do this and this, and then get that. But you already can't get this really, unless this works, which it doesn't, of course. It feels like it should, but it just doesn't. This one is weird. It just always feels like wrong. It does feel like it's gotta be something where we turn around and then like go back around, but that just... something like this, but how? How do we get these other two in between? We're just always just moving the ones we can't get around like that. I need, yeah, I think I need to have this, and I need to have this, and I need to have this. Well, this. But I can't. How would that be possible? It can go around 3 times. Oh, can we somehow? No, because yeah, we start on the left side, which is always in the way. And we can't go like outside and then... No, because we're just, yeah, we're just always cutting it off. Like there's no way to go back on the top and come back down for this one. Can't be a thing. If we start here... Can't get that in between there. It's impossible. And you can't get it in a straight line, so you need to like twist like this. But then yeah, this right here is already impossible. Like you can go this still, but that's it. And if I worry about these two more, then yeah, this is just always on the wrong side. It's just infuriating. And I mean, here you can turn around, yes, and then come back up here, but then you can't turn around here anymore. Only like this, I guess. Which again leaves 2 untouched platforms that we can't get. It's just they are lined up. There's nothing sticking out, and it makes it really hard to get anchors that like help you getting more of these platforms, more of these pads at once. It feels like that's what we need, but that just doesn't exist. Wait, how did that go? Oh yeah, like this, and then back in. And we can't do that on the other side, because this is already start, so you can't do that. So this is already like a doomed start as well, right? Yeah, pretty much. It feels like we should be able to just get this somehow, because there can't be that many ways to do things here. Oh, like this, right? Yes. Just never started on the far side. Not talking to me anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. Or maybe I do know I miss it. I miss being talked to. Not quite. Does that get all free? It does. Amazing. But we can't get all of the other ones. We almost kinda can, but not really. But like this we can. Alright. Just a lot of them here, huh? Can we get that out there? No. Too many untouched ones there. Huh. No. Oh, that counts? Yeah, these are really wide, aren't they? I didn't think the straight line would touch that one down there, especially, but it did. Okay. Oh man, it's a strange looking start for sure. How do we get this one at all? Is there space here still? There is. I thought for sure I would be cut off, but it's not. Which maybe means there's something we can do here. That doesn't touch that? Are you serious? That doesn't touch it either? No, of course not. I mean, that's over top of that. Whatever. Sure. You're right, game. I'm wrong. But then we can't get this. And if we go here, then, you know, can't get this one anymore. So that's definitely not the right start. This seems like a very bad start. Let's try it. Yeah, I mean, like, this doesn't touch that one there. This would be much nicer if you could like look at it from like a, yeah, this kind of view all the time. Could maybe make it a little bit easier to see when you're actually touching the pads and when you aren't. Actually, what are these levers called? Pad. Okay, that makes sense. Guessed right. There's just way too many pads in the middle here. I don't know how to get them. Like the outside ones, you know, easy. Look at that. It's a dream. And then inside here. How do you draw so many like diagonals and stuff without like ruining everything along the way? Because it's always just weird here. Like, how do you get these weird, like, this and this? How? Yeah, it's just always off. Like it's just. Same on this side, they're even both off then. Oh, And you could like have moves like that, sure, but then how do you get the ones next to that? Like these three then. It just doesn't work. It feels like you need to combine too many different things for that to be a thing you can do. Like these outside ones are still fine. Like I don't care about them all that much because you can just do this and then get that, for example, right there. It's just these inside ones, just not doable, really. If anything I can see right now. Because you can't do them in straight lines, because there's nothing going straight through like this. Or like this. There's just nothing near. So it needs to be all diagonals, and there are just really no good angles. Like on, you can't really get very many at once. And with the moves you can kind of get a few, it's still pretty bad. Because we would need to get these two as well. mean, that seems okay, actually. That seems pretty good, honestly. We just need to do the same thing on this side now. Which I don't know if we can. Because you can't go around the middle anymore. Because basically what we're doing is we're going here. But around, we're coming around the other side, actually. But it's this one, right? It's this angle and then... Seriously? That's not touching that? It's not touching that, no. Otherwise we would be maybe okay, actually, yeah. Well, not quite. We're leaving that one up there too. But that maybe we can get someplace. We need a cheaper solution for these. Maybe we can just ignore the middle here. Oh, okay. And then we can... I don't know what we can do then. I'm sure there's something we can do then, but I don't know what it is. I can't turn around. No. We would just need something to turn around at. And then we would be done. Okay. I mean, that's progress though. I just don't see where we... Like if you don't turn around here, that just doesn't... No. But if you go like straight like this... And then through... Something? No, what did we change now? I don't know what I just changed. Alright, this, yeah. It's just always one, like if you go here it's the top one, and if you go here it's the bottom one. That's just really frustrating right there. Did I get some ore? In that row? That seems wrong. Interesting at the end there, but not good enough at the start. What if we go here? Can we somehow leave this open? No. Well, we go all the way around and then down. No. Definitely feels like... There has to be more potential here, basically. But I can't find it. It's very annoying that that angle just doesn't allow us to do what I want to do. I think we have to be reasonably close here, right? think we are. Reasonably close, that is. Okay, that's definitely one where you need to use this super long war thing for stuff, right? How, I don't really know, but somehow. How do we do all of that, though? Definitely some diagonal stuff, but what kind of stuff? Is there still enough space up there? I doubt there is, right? Like if you go here and then back in, we won't be able to turn around there, right? No, there's nowhere near enough gap there. But conceptually, interesting. It's just hard to touch stuff there. What if we start inside here? Just do one of those or something? Nah, it's just what it's gonna be really all for. If we do this, do we get them both here? We do. Is that gap big enough? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Lots of weirdly spread out little pads. I mean, as long as the angles kind of line up. This is actually not so bad, but I kind of doubt they will keep doing that endlessly here. Yeah, this curve right here seems a bit extreme. Because it seems like you need to go here, but you also need to go here. And doing both, maybe a little trick here. Not so bad in the end though. But then we can't turn around like we did before here. Just not great. Because we can't go below, because we don't touch them. And if you do that first, maybe. How do we have where do we get this one from? Can we go here? Not really. And if you go here and then back down like this, this would be the last move probably. Which means you would need to do this first. Ah, really? No. And if you do this first, then we can't get that one. We need one more loop-de-loop somewhere. To go around something one more time someplace, I guess. Very frustrating. Just can't quite cheese it. Yeah, interesting. There aren't really that many angles you can get this one from. Like this would be one. And then this, of course. Maybe our start is wrong still. It feels very strong though. And you can't like do this from the other side? No, because then we can never get this guy right here. Because there's no way to go back from there. So this we can only get right now And only one way? Well, two technically, but this is bad. It's really only this way. And then from here you can only go here. And from here you have a few bad options. So maybe our start isn't as strong as I would have believed just seconds ago. It's just awkward all around. And if you just come here and then loop this. Just can't get these two though. I can't even get this one apparently. That we can fix. But not that one, no. This one right here. That needs to happen before all that other stuff goes down. If I could just get both of them right there, it would be so good. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It still doesn't allow us to get here again. But I mean, here it would be enough. Whatever. I guess it's reset. I don't know. It still feels we had a good start there, but maybe we just did not actually have a good start. I can't get it from this side. What did I do before here? This, right? Yeah, we need this. But can I do this then? No, because then how did I get this then? Yeah, here, right? There's just so many things you have to kind of, yeah, and this only works this way, and this only works this way, and you're here and you can't do this side. So we try to change, but you can't change it because you're on the wrong side or times. Unless you can do some stuff down first and then go up. But that's like what we had before then, right? And we don't have anything to turn around anymore, and that just defeats the whole purpose of this exercise. Because the idea was that we had a way to turn around, so we didn't touch this guy, right? What if you don't touch this guy? What if you go straight here, and then we can't? If you go here, how is this breaking? It is breaking, I just don't know where. Oh, right there. This guy. Impossible to get from here. Then we can, yeah, if you go up right away, this doesn't work. If you go here, I'm pretty sure this one in there doesn't work, and that one right there definitely doesn't work anymore at all. If you go here, that doesn't work. If you go here, that would kind of work. But that's only this one and not the other two. That one isn't touched? Come on, that's right on top in the middle there. Whatever, game. That's frustrating. Yeah, just so many things that look like they should work and don't. doesn't exist. It's also wrong. This one seems like that there are just too many different starts, too many different possible angles. I don't know, there's nothing that just works. It's frustrating. It's just always off by some margin or, yeah. Because there's so many that you need this one in between here. Maybe you can get it this way, or maybe you can get it this way, but actually you can't get it this way, or can you? You can get just one of those two. It feels like you get both, but it's just like a pig's love. And so this doesn't work, and I need to go back, and then where do we go? I don't know. Let's start over. Because if this doesn't work, then nothing here can work, and we need to have a different start. But like, where do we go at the start? I don't know, this is really tough. I guess it is the last one. Yeah, it also, I mean, maybe it's not really true, but it just feels like there's so many. If you could just go, not, you know, we can go on the right side. If you could also go on the left side, maybe, but yeah, we can't, so. But so many almost. If you could just do this, or if you could try that, maybe that would make a difference, but then it just doesn't. And we're always on the wrong side of, yeah, here too, I need this angle. It's just very, like, specific angles only. And then, yeah, you can't get this anymore, this pad right here, if you start like that, so that's already definitely wrong. It still feels like this early start we did, whatever it was it this? How is this not touched? It's touched twice. It wasn't like this then. I don't remember what it was though. Does this touch? It does. But yeah, you can't. That just doesn't, yeah, work anymore. And if you don't go here, you can't get this one, right? No. There's just always one that you just can't get with every possible move we make. And there's just nothing that seems like right at the start. And then we can't really go from the end. Like, we can't work this solution backwards because I have no idea what the end is supposed to look like at all. Like, I don't know which is our last turn, essentially. Can we get them more still? I don't know. We'd have to turn around a lot. Does this one work? No, this is the other. Right, this is the other side. This one never works. Coming from down there doesn't work. It always feels like, oh yeah, this is fine. We just go up there and go back. No, we don't. Cause, oh wait, no, but if you go back, yeah, then it would work. And we could turn around and then do this, and that will work. And then we could, but we can't get this inside one here, right? No. So when would we have to do that one first somehow? Which angle? Where does that work from? What? Oh, we need to go. Yeah. Inside on this one from the top. It just doesn't work. Doesn't exist. This doesn't work either. Can't get this one then. Inside here. So inside one here only works from that angle. And now we'd have to come back around and do this. There are not enough turnarounds left. Well, we'd have to do this, I guess, actually, and then we can't do that one. And if you do this, No, this is the wrong side. It felt really good until we got... No, it's still the right side because you go twice. There we go. Very confusing lever. Somehow, I don't know. Impossible to think through. Juniper week 9. Amazing. What else do we get?
It's a little bit terrifying, isn't it? Hard to believe that putting yourself through this thing could actually fix you. It was this large metal cylinder that had the honor of separating me from my appendix. I asked Vermilion if I could keep it after the surgery, like in a jar or something, but he just sighed and didn't answer me. Classic Vermilion. I think that in the end this room was gutted for spare parts to help construct the anchors, so it won't be up and running again anytime soon. On a completely unrelated note, how are you feeling? Well? You're feeling well, right? Good.
Yeah, completely unrelated. Alright, so we're done with these puzzles. We've not done this one? How have we not done this one? These are so easy. Marmalade week 4. So much text to read, it's insane.
You know, Pluto? I think I've spent enough time in this room to last me a lifetime. I was betrayed by my own appendix, of all things. I mean, the two of us never had a particularly notable relationship, but we coexisted happily. So I thought. I was bedbound for over a week, with nothing to do except suffer through Vermilion's ancient music taste. I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on the old guy, though. He did save my life.
Yeah. That is nice, you know. One's life being saved. Probably should be a little, I don't know, thankful maybe. What do we have left? I kind of know, but I also kind of don't. Alright, 2 down here below us, and then 1 down there. That's the end of the solution ones, right? And then 2 on the left there, and then 2 individual ones? Really? Interesting. The one, yeah, the one down is in the room that we do have the code for, but we still can't open it because we're bad like that. But let's just look at some. How does this work? Do I need to go? Why can I not select cards? Select passwords. Focus inventory. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. Actually, we're not doing that though. We need make sure. Yeah, week 1. Can we just have R? No. How far did we get? So week 3. Is that how far we got with everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. Okay, Juniper 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe let's just write that down so I have sort of an idea. So June J is enough, I guess. We have 4 weeks done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then nothing else after that, right? No, good. For Vermilion, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. We 3. Pistachio. We only have week 1 done. We should really catch up on that then. Today. Canary. 1, 2. No, only 1 as well. That's bad. But you have done week 3. We do, wait, pistachio? No, just week 1, okay. Aubergine, we have done 1, 2, only 2. Marmalade, 1, 2, 3, yes. Is that everyone? That's everyone, right? 6 people, I think. Yeah. Alright, so Pistachio. Week 2 is what we want. Next password. Marmalade. Juniper. Like we can see what we did in here, but it's just a lot of cars by now. I also picked one up in the bridge off camera. Sort of accidentally. I was just running around and hit A and it picked up a card. Pistachio week 2, there we go. Mama's birthday. I think I've read over this, right? Yeah, I think we've read over these two, right? That's sort of the tough part, like keeping track of. I don't want to reread everything. The punting is done. Yes, we've read this. Set everything up. Still worried about Saber. We're not worried anymore. Well, maybe we're worried again because she disappeared. I think it's greatest day of my life, yes. Kittens, for kittens on our ship. Oh man, all these terrible puns. Alright, no new messages. I mean, that's good. I guess it only could have happened with direct messages between Pistachio and Canary, because those are the only week 2s we haven't read. Which means Canary week 2 also doesn't have anything new, because we've read all the other perspectives of those messages, I think. Which is good. I never knew Earth food could taste so damn good. Vermilion blew me away with his roast today. This might sound dumb, but whilst I knew he was from Earth, I never really realized just how long he actually lived there. Most Earthlings I've encountered were born there but didn't stick around for long, like Marmalade. But Vermilion? This is actually his first time away from Earth. He lived almost all of his life there. Amazing to think, really. I've heard so much about Earth, now I finally have someone to answer all of my questions. Marmalade told me it's his birthday this week. So exciting. He didn't want to make a big thing of it. Well, too bad. He told the wrong person. Me and Vermilion are going to throw him a surprise party at the weekend. I'm going to make some little paper decorations and Vermilion is going to sort out the food. I can't wait. No wonder Saber has been lethargic. She's pregnant. I've been grinning like an idiot all day. This is the greatest news. Very good. Let's do... This is slow. So slow. Canary week 2. Just to get it, you know, we didn't hit A first. Just to finally have all the week 2s and stuff done. Has anyone seen Saber? Panic over found Saber. Research commencement. Wait, did I read the right week? Did I read week 3 there? I'm not sure. I don't know. Orbital Decay Games Night. I've read this one too. Yes. I think we've read all of these. Has it really already been a week? If it truly has flown by, I feel as though I've barely stopped moving. So far, so good. The routine maintenance all went to plan. There's just a spacewalk arranged for later this week as the final hurdle. Frustratingly, our ship cat Saber has gone missing. It's occupying more of the crew's time than I would like. I'm still not convinced of the benefits of having a ship pet, but I'm sure TFC have ample data to justify one being present. It's possible I just resent the fact that we don't have a dog instead. Research begins today. It feels good to be working again. I'm already getting lost in the motions of it all. Arnold 475M is like nothing I've ever observed before. Aubergine and Marmalade have done a satisfactory job in helping set up all of the Alabaster's observation equipment. I'm optimistic. We find ourselves in a peculiar situation today. As of this morning, we discovered the Alabaster was in a decaying orbit, nothing severe enough to be of any concern. We're not at risk of colliding with Arnold anytime soon. It does bring Juniper's competence into question though. This may be something to contact Swan about if we don't get to the bottom of it. In other news, I understand that we're having a games night. I think I let myself down this evening. Embarrassing. I think I responded too hastily to the spacewalk incident. I just wanted to make sure an accident like this was handled in the proper manner. I failed to take the crew's emotions into account. I'm going to go a little easy on everyone, particularly Juniper. I don't think I'm being the person I want to be. Juniper did well today. We could be holding a funeral if she hadn't been out there with Marmalade. I'm glad we have her on board. Vermilion has once again shown his proficiency by soothing all of the crew's mental ailments with one simple meal, an earth roast dinner. It's been some time since I last had a meal like that. NO3, 15 parts per million. NO2, 0, NH3, 0 as well. Notes. R. Fry successfully hatched. Started feeding brine shrimp. Small algae bloom. Lower fertilizer dosing. Seems reasonable. Did I read the wrong week? We don't have week 2, and so I read week 3 instead. That is silly. Very silly. Wait, so where is week 2 then? Come on. Well, we just don't know. It could be... Wait, there are not that many... Well, it could be one of the puzzle solutions, though. There's one on the bridge still. Let's find that real quick and then maybe end it there. That's the way to the bridge right here. I always feel like there's a door here, but there isn't. So the one I found and picked up without meaning to was over here somewhere. I still don't really understand story-wise what happened. Is it this? It is. Marmalade. Oh, I got 2 achievements there. Names to faces in the 4 deck. Nice. So I guess it's all the cards we're gonna find. Born May 22nd. It was his birthday a couple days ago. Well, it's gonna be more than a couple days ago when this airs. Oh well, that's nice. I guess. So what kind of puzzles do we have left, or what type of puzzles? There's just one individual pillar anchor, I mean, in here? What type of puzzle was that then? Oh, those were in the demo too. Which is very interesting. As you can see, once you turn them on, these adjacent war thingies raise up. So you kinda... But if you run your cable through, then they don't come up. It's really interesting. And like this would work, but we can't leave. Wait. So we want to have this, basically. But if that is that a singular anchor with those types of puzzles? Because then I solved them all already in the demo. Because I definitely solved an entire anchor worth there. Who knows? I think I solved this one, yeah. Oh, we don't touch this in the corner, I forgot. And we can't turn around. No, so close. But we want to go inside somewhere so we don't have that many wars, basically. Yeah, I think these are the exact puzzles from the demo version. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. I don't remember the exact solutions, though. I just remember solving the puzzles. Which is not... It's just, you know, unfortunately not a very helpful memory. This is almost good. But then it isn't. But it almost is. We just need to be able to turn around at the end there. And yet we are not. Interesting. I really thought I could just breeze right through these somehow, but I guess I can't. Yeah, I definitely can't. I wish I could, but yet here we are, and I can't. So you can't come back now. It's just maddening. It's just that it always feels like you could turn around and stuff, but you can't, because the wars come up. Which makes it just hard to think about the lever, basically. Because, you know, you just can't go out like that. You almost can, but you can't. Yeah, same issue all over again. We just can't turn around for the exit. But like this we can. I don't know if we had... I don't know, this one doesn't seem familiar. It definitely seems like a bad way to start. Doesn't it? This ours doesn't feel better though. Do you start inside here or do you start outside? It definitely feels like you need to go through once or something. But you can't really get where you want to go from there. You have to go all the way through for that to make any sense, and then you're kind of stuck. Well, really stuck, not just kind of. not easy. That much is certain. There's just too many wars here already. But this is just one individual one. And it's Pistachio Week 2. Nice. We were looking for that. Sweet.
I too was taken aback by the air in here. I've never felt air that was, well, wet before. Breathing feels different. Right now it probably feels a little uncomfortable, maybe a bit much. But once you leave the greenhouse, you'll quickly realize that all other air has been selling you short your whole life. As if it's missing key ingredients, like a cake without icing. In the same way that a delicious icing-clad cake spoils all future uniced cakes, the air in here, it ruins the air in the rest of the ship. You see, the thing with cake is that once you have the first special one with that moist, fluffy sponge, a gooey, fruity jam center, and then the icing, both soft and crunchy, decorative yet delicious. Where was I again? I lost myself for a moment there.
There's another one here. Wait, but then I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused now. Because let me look at this. And we'll end the episode because it's probably long. It's long, yes. Yeah, I don't know. What was this? It was like color mixing or something? Yeah, color mixing with robots. And then the one on the right side that we're missing, the one individual one, is the one with the where it gives you the solutions. And then there are two in that room above. What puzzles were those though? I said we were gonna end it, but I need to know. Because this right here... No, wait, we've done that one? I don't remember doing it. What type of puzzle? Oh, these guys, right? That was so long ago. I kinda hate those. I'm really not looking forward to doing those again. So how did it go? You needed to be like half and half, like for these mixed, yeah. Like this is half and half, and then we could touch this guy, right? Yeah. And then we're like no color, and we need another half and half for the other one over there. Something like this. But then, you know, it just doesn't work here. And you also, you know, you need to touch all these other guys too, so it's not like you can just do that one bit. It would be too easy that way. Anyway. So we have 2 pillars of those left, which I'm not happy about. But then we're basically done, then we only have the bridge to go. But those bridge levers, I mean, that's gonna be a whole different story, I guess. And then I guess we also have to look at all those corrupted things we haven't done yet. Which is also not an insignificant amount of work and puzzle solving as well, so that's gonna be interesting too. But I guess that's it for today. We made good progress, very good progress even. I'm very happy. And we should also focus on more of the emails, because we're like lacking, like way behind the story basically now, and it's kind of weird at times. We also should remember these, yeah. I'll actually just end it right here so I remember to look at that one. Or well, listen to it, I guess. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.